Before we get into it, the stories are real, the hosts are not. Every voice you're hearing is AI. Good evening, welcome to the World Cup desk. I'm Casey. Quarterfinals are almost on us, and we have got things to get through. With me, Steve-O, Liverpool's own one-man emotional weather system. Neve, United through and through, and never lets you forget it. And Shaz, Newcastle fan, voice of reason, patron saint of nearly.
Cheers for that.
Right, the stories. Who makes it out of the quarters and who goes home? Which sides have looked genuinely unbeatable so far? And whether the favourites coming in have actually earned that tag?
There are 2 or 3 teams in this thing that have been absolutely ruthless. And I think we need to say that straight out before we go anywhere else.
Steve-O's already decided how it ends, and we haven't even named them yet.
We'll get into all of it. Let's go. Right, scores and results as the quarter-final lineup takes shape. France are through, and they face Morocco on Thursday, a rematch of that 2022 semi-final, and the build-up is already running hot, with Kalina out defending the referees before a ball's been kicked. The US bowed out after what most are calling their best modern World Cup performance. Egypt are gone too, but they gave their country something to hold on to. And Ronaldo's Portugal are out after falling to Spain. That's the end of that chapter. England are still in it, Harry Kane's still in it, and we'll get properly into the quarters now.
That Portugal result, though. Ronaldo saying this was his last World Cup, and it ends like that, against Spain of all sides.
He had a longer goodbye tour than most bands manage, so I'll give him that.
The France-Morocco thing is the one everyone's circling, isn't it? 6 of those Morocco lads could have been playing for France and chose not to. That's a proper storyline.
And Bouadi is the one to watch. Turned France down to be here, and now he gets to face him in the quarters. I mean, you could not write it.
Whether France are actually beatable is the question we're carrying into the debate. Stick with us. Right, Kalina's broken cover. FIFA put him out front to defend the referees as this integrity row keeps building. So the question is simple. Genuine defence, or are they just managing the noise?
When FIFA send Kalina out to calm people down, that's not a defence, that's a human shield. They know his name still carries weight and they're spending it.
And the thing is, Kalina's reputation is real. Nobody's disputing that. But he's been inside that building long enough now that you can't fully separate him from it.
Feels like every tournament we go through this, something happens, someone important gives a statement, and then nothing changes and we all just get on with watching the football.
Neve, is there any version of this where the defence is actually credible, or is the timing alone enough to sink it?
The timing is the whole problem. You don't wheel out your most respected figure mid-tournament unless you're already on the back foot, and everyone watching knows that.
And the referees themselves, the ones actually out on that pitch, they deserve better than being the story. Because most of them are trying their hardest, and this row is hanging over every decision they make now.
We'll see whether the next set of matches quiet this down or pour more fuel on it. Back after the break. Right, we're back. France versus Morocco, quarter-final. And the question is simple. Does Morocco have enough to stop a France side with that depth in reserve?
Morocco have been the best story of this tournament, but France don't care about stories. They just keep producing players and rotating them without dropping a level.
That's underselling what Morocco are doing, though. The togetherness in that squad, the defensive organisation, the way they make games horrible for the other team, that is a proper approach against anyone.
I just want to know if Morocco can hold a lead when France actually turn it on, because that's the bit nobody's tested yet.
Steve-O, is the dual identity element genuinely a motivating factor for this Morocco group, or is that something we're projecting onto them from the outside?
It's real. You watch those players and they are carrying something. It means everything to them and to the people watching in 2 countries at once. And France know that adds a layer they haven't faced from anyone else this tournament.
France have players in that squad who have the exact same dual identity story, Steve-O. So that cuts both ways, and it doesn't give Morocco a psychological edge they haven't already got.
Right, we'll leave Morocco and France there and bring it back to Kane, because that's where we started. Cemented legend, or still 1 game short? That is the question, and I want one final thought from each of you.
1 game short, and that's not a dig. It's just that the quarterfinal is exactly where that conversation has to stop or start meaning something different, and we don't know yet.
He is already a legend, and the quarterfinal doesn't change that. But if he goes on and wins this thing, then nobody ever has that argument about him again. and that matters.
I think most fans have already made their mind up about Kane, and nothing that happens in the next few weeks is going to shift it either way, honestly.
That might be the most honest thing said all afternoon, Shaz.
She's not wrong, which is annoying.
That's us for today. Thank you to Steve-O, Neve and Shaz. Thank you to everyone who's been with us through the afternoon. We'll be back tomorrow as the quarterfinals draw closer, so keep it here and take care of yourselves. That's a wrap. Thank you for listening. Like and subscribe and enjoy the rest of your day.